Love to see British farms with British farmers on the shelves so that farmers can demonstrate that they're producing the food the way the British public wants it produced and be paid properly for that food.
These 49 scarecrows have been placed outside the Houses of Parliament today to represent the 49% of farmers who say they could lose their jobs and their livelihoods due to strict regulations in the next year. They're calling on politicians to help them out. The protest was organised by Riverford organic farmers, who are calling for fairer regulations when it comes to selling produce to supermarkets.
We need to have a food and farming policy for this country. We need to see farmers, treated fairly. And, let's be honest with supermarkets, they exist to make a profit for their shareholders. And if they can make that profit by paying farmers less, they will. And they have the power to be able to do this. And we need our politicians to stand up and take responsibility for, protecting farmers. The amount of food that's produced in this country and eaten in this country has fallen from 80% to the low 60s%. And that is absolutely a result of supermarkets not paying the true cost of production of that food. So we will see more farmers going out of business.
MPs debated this topic earlier today.
By empowering farmers with the tools they need to negotiate fairly, we can foster a more balanced and sustainable agricultural sector. Let us stand together in solidarity with our farmers and work towards a future where their invaluable contributions are acknowledged, respected and fairly compensated.
A British Retail Consortium spokesperson said, "Farmers play an incredibly important part in the food supply chain, and retailers will continue to source the vast majority of their food from British farmers. The strong relationships between farmers and food retailers is supported by the Groceries Code of Practice, which ensures a fair partnership between the two parties." However, more than 110,000 people have now signed the hashtag #GetFairAboutFarming petition, which is pressing the government to overhaul the GSCP to make it fairer for those involved. And seeing the amount of scarecrows used to highlight the farmers that could be lost to the industry in the next year, it's clear that many need help and support to keep sustaining their produce and ensure that shelves remain stocked with locally farmed food. Christina Curtis for GB News.